Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 47.
46,
because it's a continuation of the other one of the Centerfold podcast. We're back. I'm Andre. That's Noah. That's Jamar.
Nah, don't get that nickname, bro.
Jamar.
I have too many nicknames right now because I do like 8 other things. Don't add no more nicknames to that fire, bro.
Anyway, we're back. Do you have a question? Do you call him Keem?
No.
Good.
Because I didn't know him by Keem.
Yeah. That's fair. I literally can't do it. It's impossible.
Did y'all know Tav?
Yeah.
Tab.
That's the only reason why I go by my middle name. Because I thought it was cool that Tav went by his middle name.
I don't think that
That's
nigga
cringe.
liked me.
Tav was dope.
I don't think he
was
liked.
kind of a dickhead to a lot of people. He wasn't to me because I was nice to everybody, but he was kind of a dickhead to a lot
Wait,
of
for real?
people.
Yeah.
He was kind of a dickhead.
Then again, I feel like I had like random beef with like.
He had all the hoes, though.
Really?
Tab. Oh, yeah. Tab absolutely did, but he was still a dickhead. Like to mostly everybody.
Me and him were cool.
That's why I said most, not everybody, but like mostly everybody.
I didn't know him. He just seemed like he didn't like me. It seemed like that was the case with a lot of upperclassmen. I don't know.
You were only a year younger.
I think. Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Nice.
But we are here today because we brought the biggest Spider-Man nerd that I know.
And you don't like Spider-Man, so you're not going to be part of this conversation, you fucking bitch. But yes.
I said I like Spider-Man. I'm not a Spider-Man fan.
No. All right. Oddball.
I'm not a Spider-Man. Why can't we hold hands?
Why can't we be friends?
Not on camera.
Why can't? Whoa.
But
I'm clipping that, Andre. I'm clipping that.
Okay, but you gotta leave the context in.
Nope.
Wow.
It's way
Let
better
that
with
be
no
out of context.
We can hold hands off camera.
Fighting for my life outside of this RB.
Anyway, we have so much Spider-Man in the news recently, so we're gonna talk to the biggest Spider-Man nerd on the planet today about it.
I wouldn't consider myself the biggest on the planet.
You are the biggest.
What's your handle?
Nigga, that's for my spam, though.
Okay, but what is it?
He don't want to give it up. Just know it's Spider-Man related.
It is Spider-Man related.
Yes.
I see a lot of Spider-Man on your page.
I don't know. I be feeling my thing is that almost burp. Excuse me in advance. I just be feeling bad to call myself a Spider-Man fan because a lot of Spider-Man fans be like dicks.
Toxic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Niggas are demonic.
Yeah.
They'll call you a racial slur if you like Miles Morales over Peter Parker.
Who's better? Who's the better Spider-Man?
Oh boy,
Miles Morales or Peter Parker?
Huh?
Oh, who is better?
I'm dead serious. It just depends on which.
You can't really make that
Yeah,
comparison.
because they're two completely different characters.
Yeah.
Okay, which storyline do you like? Do you enjoy better then?
Which storyline? They have like multiple.
Bro, why are you making me do this with you, bro?
All right, okay. No, here's a better question.
Like
here's a better question. Who's your favorite Spider-Man in the Spider-Verse as a whole?
I don't know. I'm torn with that question because it's like I grew up with Peter, right? But then I was about to say something that was going to turn into something else. But I connect with Miles because exaggerated swagger.
Y'all both niggas.
Yeah, like
Yeah, exactly.
That's great.
Exaggerated swagger of a black teen. You feel
Yeah.
me? But like, yeah,
That's a
like
good meme. I'm more of a fan of Spider-Ham in my opinion, so that's just how I go.
valid choice. You
Yeah,
know,
fine
so it's
rock.
like it's between those two.
Who's your favorite?
I can't really
Never mind.
choose.
I'm not gonna ask you. You're not even Spider-Man.
I
fan.
like Shang-Chi.
Anyway, no. Anyway.
I mean,
Although,
Shang-Chi did have
real
spider
quick,
powers.
Real quick,
He had spider powers for a minute.
I'm gonna need that storyline where Shang-Chi teaches Spider-Man how to use his fucking
Use the spider sense. That
Yeah.
shit was hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that.
That arc was
I'm gonna
hard.
need that.
There was a whole comic arc where like Spider-Man lost his spider sense for a minute, and Shang-Chi had to teach him how to actually fight. That shit was hard.
You think that's gonna happen in MCU?
Fuck
Might
no.
need it.
But it
I
would be
want
cool
it,
if
though.
it were.
I need it.
It'd be cool if it did, but it's not gonna happen.
You need a true fighter to teach him how to fight because he can't fight.
All right.
He can't.
So in the movies he was fighting.
No. You got it. Don't worry about it.
No, I know a lot. I promise I know more than Spider-Man about you.
No, are we starting the conversation of the three?
No.
We starting that
Let's start it
again?
off with just the trailer. How old the trailer?
Oh, Across the Spider-Verse? Valid.
Solid.
It was a solid trailer. You know what I'm saying? Haley Steinfeld hit me up, I do not look like Miles Morales at all. No, I don't.
You do.
I like the new suit. It looks solid. Miles has his own comic book in the universe too. That's cool. Oscar Isaac was beating the fuck out of him.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Shout out Moon Knight.
You know what I'm saying? Miles' new suit looks great. I really like what they did with that. Instead of just giving him
Spider-Man 2099.
Instead of giving him like his comic book suit, they just like said fuck it. and I'm like, I like that. I like how this looks.
I'm excited to see Spider-Man 2099. That's what I'm most excited for.
I thought that was the coolest looking Spider-Man. The 2099 version. I thought that was the cool looking one.
Yeah, bro. There was like a whole argument going on Twitter where like niggas will be like, oh, the 2099 suit's like black and red. No, it's blue and red. I'm like,
that is, I think that's the equivalent of that dumb dress from like 2014.
It doesn't matter. I think
matter.
I think the blue and red looks cooler anyways.
Speaking of which, what color was that dress, Riley?
Bro, chill out.
I'm just asking a question. What color was it? Because it was definitely
wasn't it like yellow and black or blue and black or something.
It's either white and gold or black and blue, and it was black and blue.
I don't know. I'd have to look at the photo again.
Yeah, I would have to look at the photo again. But now let's get into the movie coming out. Give us your thoughts on the Spider-Man No Way Home movie.
On the movie or the trailer?
First of all, it's called No Way Home, and you think it's gonna be mid. So that's where you are.
Say it was gonna be
that's literally what you said.
Just let me explain.
No. You literally told me, you were like, I don't care about this movie. It's going to be mid. I care more about Eternals. And I said you have to be troll, and you said no, I am not.
Let me get.
That is exactly what you said. That is exactly what you said. No, go ahead.
All right.
I personally, the movie will be carried by the other Spider-Mans.
All right.
Don't say no, Andre. The movie, it will probably be a mid-movie because he does not fight, and it's going to be carried by all the other Spider-Mans. Like it's because think about it. The last two Spider-Man movies we got, have they really been good? The last two we got, and don't say they're good just because they relate to the comics, bro. I'm talking about just watching the movie.
Like as an actual movie.
Yes, was it actually good as a movie?
Better than the Amazing Spider-Man 2, I can say that.
Well, I mean, anything was better than the Amazing Spider-Man 2 because Sony hoed everybody on the set.
We are aware, but I'm just saying, as a movie, it is. So.
I'd say Homecoming was a solid film, but Far From Home wasn't.
Far From Home had issues.
Far From Home was terrible. I wouldn't say it was terrible, but it was bad. It could have been better.
It was bad in terms of Spider-Man movies, yes.
Bro,
it was a bad movie.
Oh, really? You go that far and said it's a bad movie?
Mm-hmm. Bro, what was the point of Far From Home? To go into No Way Home, you don't even need to watch all of Far From Home. You just have to watch the after credit scene on YouTube. That's it.
What was the after credit scene for that movie?
When they revealed Peter Parker's secret identity and framing thing.
Totally
that's
forgot.
all you have to watch.
I totally forgot about
that's
that part.
it. You don't even have to watch the actual movie. It's not important at all.
Low-key, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, he's got to spin right now.
You don't gotta watch. No, you don't have to watch Jake Gyllenhaal. You don't gotta watch none of that shit. Like, what was the point of Far From Home?
Filler.
It was an MCU filler film.
I mean, they just had to get it's like Thor: The Dark World, pretty much.
Which is trash because Spider-Man should not be having filler films. He should not be having films that are wastes of time, at all. Anyways, what's your thoughts before I say my thoughts? What are your thoughts
on the new Spider-Man movie?
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be great, and I will say that, Jamari said it's going to be carried by the other Spider-Man, and I will say that is a possibility because of the hype surrounding those Spider-Man. We have not seen them in decades.
That's fair.
It's the first one. We haven't seen them in decades, so everybody's hyped about that, and everybody grew up with Tobey Maguire, so that nostalgia be killing them, That the nostalgia got them in a chokehold.
Fair.
And they're excited about that.
Right.
But I think it's going to be great. And it's going to be great because of all the characters that are in that movie.
That's a fair point.
As a movie, I don't know.
I'll give you your thoughts, because I want to hear this.
All right. Now, I would say that the movie overall is definitely the expectations for it through the roof. Like, they're higher than Endgame. Because, like what Andre said, you got Toby coming back. Andrew coming back, Willem Dafoe, Doc Ock, Jamie Foxx is Electro, and he's not blue. Niggas is hype. Niggas is hype for this movie. For me, I feel like it has potential to be an actually solid movie because of what they're doing with the whole Peter having to deal with people knowing his identity, going off to college, the whole idea of him trying to not let these people who die fighting Spider-Man not die. There's potential for a good solid story, but do I think that they'll enact upon it? Probably not. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. But obviously, when that third act hits and then you start hearing Toby and Andrew's themes come in, nigga finna be shedding tears. Nigga finna be shedding tears. I'm not gonna lie.
I might have to see this multiple times because the first time I'm gonna watch it, I'm not even gonna really care about what's going on.
Right. It's gonna be like when you go see Endgame.
Yeah.
Like one of the best theater experiences going to see Endgame. That shit was insane.
I saw that junk in one of those Dolby theaters at the IMAX theater. That shit was crazy.
Bro, when
that surround sound went crazy.
When that nigga Cap called Thor Hammer.
Yeah.
Everybody that shit was like, oh!
I was waiting to say something.
I was in that bitch like, yo, let's go.
Man.
Bro, like you can't tell me that experience that was just an
That was
experience.
the best part of that movie.
Okay, how you feel about Tom Holland's character development? Because
It's non-existent.
Bro, thank you. Tom Holland, that Spider-Man has no character development.
It's non-existent.
And then people will try to tell me there's no other Spider-Man a character development.
That's a lie.
So tell me the character. I'm gonna clip this and send it to somebody. Tell me the character development from Tobey Maguire. Tell me his character development.
Okay, so Tobey Maguire for his first movie was kind of your typical like coming of age joint, like boy learning to become a man, which is kind of like the point of Spider-Man in terms of his origin story. I wouldn't say overall, but like in terms of his origin story, it's a coming of age story. It's him learning how to become a man. You know what I'm saying? The second movie was him figuring out that he doesn't have to give up the things that he wants the most in order for him to truly live in life and whatever. And then the third one was him forgiving the guy who killed his uncle, not letting that vengeance, that hatred like consume him and shit. I'm getting my deep bag.
Andrew Garfield
was the same, but I feel like it had more of an emphasis on his parents.
Which is whack, by the way.
What,
I think.
the parents concept?
The parents concept.
I feel like it could have worked if they didn't like.
They fucked it on multiple levels.
Oh no, I feel again.
So it just didn't work.
I feel like it's because of Sony though.
Yeah.
Because like going into Amazing Spider-Man 2, that train scene wasn't needed, and Mark Webb didn't want to put that shit in there, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. But I think the whole aspect of his parents and how it connects him to like the spiders and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that kind of ruins the thing about Peter Parker because like it's like one of those things where like
it can happen to everyone.
Exactly.
Anyone. Yeah, no, I agree. Like, and then with the second one, what really was the second one? I feel like that more was just expanding upon his parents again.
It's literally what it did. It was the same plot points back to back.
But I feel like,
movies.
oh my gosh, but it sucks because the Amazing Spider-Man 2 has so many good ass moments in it, but overall the movie is just trash.
There were some good moments in that movie. Yeah.
There's so many good. The scene when Sally Field is on May is talking to Peter.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, bro! Like Andrew and Sally got in a bag in that scene. The web swinging in Amazing Spider-Man 2. Goated.
I
No challenge.
I feel like I have to say this every time we talk about Andrew Garfield. He's an actual good actor, by the way. Like he's one of the best actors working right now.
No, like
and it's not even close.
No, it's the thing with Amazing Spider-Man that pisses me off so much is that the team behind it really cared. Like Andrew Garfield, Emma Stone,
definitely.
Mark Webb, but Sony fucked all of them over.
Yes,
all of them over,
and that's why they are not good.
Yeah,
So,
they could have been good.
They had
even great, but they're not because
I always just refer to them as wasted potential because that's what it was. But anyways, what were you?
now give me Tom Holland character development. Just try your best. I know it's hard.
I feel like for Tom Holland, the nigga just kind of like was like, oh, geez, I don't have to be Tony Stark in order to be Spider-Man. And then the second one was, I don't have to be like Iron Man to be Spider-Man. And then the third one is him not having, like him realizing that he can't have everything because, you know, double life, Spider-Man, Peter Parker type shit. Which, I mean, would have been cool if that was like the entire thesis of like the Homecoming trilogy. Just him learning that he can't have everything or that he doesn't have to deal with something alone or something along those lines. That would have been like a cool thesis for the entire trilogy. But for them to just do that in like the third film when he's low-key had little to no character development overall.
Those also the first two villains he's fought in the first two movies, they were technically Tony Stark villains.
Exactly, which is insane because them niggas are actual Spider-Man villains, but the way that they wrote them, they made them Iron Man villains. With Vulture, I don't mind because I actually like how they did Vulture in that movie.
The Mysterio one, that one was dumb.
That was trash. The car scene in Homecoming, you can't tell me you wasn't in the edge of your seat like, ooh, damn, is he gonna figure out? Is he gonna find out who? He said, old pal Spider-Man. I was like, oh shit, he knows. That nigga knows.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. People be trying to bring up arguments like, oh, Tom is still in high school. He's still a kid.
Nah,
So
no,
is
wait.
Spider-Man.
Listen, I hate that shit so much. The niggas that would be like, I'm saying nigga a lot. Y'all mind if I
Say whatever you want.
Okay, great. But like, niggas will be like, "Oh, Toby was a good Peter Parker." No offense to you, Andre. Toby was a good Peter Parker. Andrew was a good Spider-Man, and Tom's the best of both. No, the fuck they weren't. That is not how it works. Peter was able to pull off that goofball, nerdy nature and shit, right? Which is a part of Peter's character. Andrew Garfield was able to pull off that angsty side of Peter Parker, which was also a part of Peter's character. Also, can I just say, niggas that say that Andrew Garfield is too attractive to be Spider-Man, bro, BS. Because Tom Holland is also, at least to what people say, an attractive person. And then also, nigga, in the comics, bro, Peter Parker was able to bag Gwen Stacy, Mary Jane Watson, Black Cat. Bro, you can't tell me you don't got no sauce to you? No sauce.
No
you able to
risk?
blag Mary Jane or Black Cat?
I think Black Cat was more attracted to Spider-Man more than anything, but
I feel like she was in certain points she was fucking with Peter though.
okay.
But like still,
Got it.
either way, the fact that he was able to bag like Mary Jane, bro. But like that's
How are we getting the best of both worlds in Spider-Man when Tom has not fought anyone?
Tom has had little to no character development as his Peter Parker.
So how can he have some of the best movies if they're so? Who has the best movies?
Are you talking about out of the three or just in general? Like that's
Tom, Andrew, and
that's what I say because if we throw in Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse is the best movie.
So I think I think we all know
Right.
Spider-Verse.
For me, it's a tie between
Consensus.
Spider-Verse and Spider-Man 2, but I lean more towards Spider-Verse, so I'd say Spider-Verse.
No, Spider-Verse. That's the number one.
But like
I
in
think
terms
it's
of
its own.
in terms of the three, Toby has the best movies overall.
I'm not too.
And I'm not
against
saying that because of nostalgia. Like when you see how those movies were
Well,
like
okay,
set up,
that-
especially Spider-Man 2.
That nostalgia thing doesn't work for you since you're not.
They don't work for
Yeah,
you.
it
bro.
don't work for you. You were too young for that. That doesn't count for you.
I mean, I grew up on them.
You
but,
did, but it doesn't
A
count.
lot of 25-year-olds.
A lot of
will say-
25-year-olds will say that because of
Okay.
nostalgia.
Yeah, but I feel like if you actually like look at the movies, especially Spider-Man 2, like the way that movie was just set up, it feels like a solid, not just a solid comic book movie, but a solid movie overall. And like for all the niggas that are like, The Dark Knight, Christopher Nolan, nah, cause niggas be sucking Nolan's dick so bad talking about The Dark Knight,
that's
bro.
a good movie though.
It's a solid film. Don't get it twisted, but it's not the best comic book movie.
The Dark Knight.
No,
That's one of my favorite movies.
it's a solid film. I ain't saying it isn't, but niggas will like credit that as like the best comic book film because, oh my gosh, it was so amazing and like the nuance and it's like nigga, bro,
So what's the best MCU movie?
the best MCU film?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a difficult choice because you got Iron Man, Shang-Chi just came out recently and I thought that was cool. Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes, sir.
Like you have a lot of choices to go off of when it comes towards like best.
What are your
MCU
thoughts on
film.
Black Panther?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he does. He got the same one as us.
You know.
He does.
Nah,
He knows.
listen,
Now,
listen.
don't say anything before we get canceled, okay?
Nah,
We'll get
listen,
canceled by the
listen.
Black people.
Oh no, look at I am black. We are black. Like the fuck. Anyways, but like I feel like Black Panther overall was a fine film,
Oh.
but like it could have been better.
Uh-oh.
Y'all better not cut this out either.
No,
I'm
we're
being
not
dead ass.
going to. I mean,
Like
okay, let me just say real quick that movie was nominated for Best Picture. It did not.
it did not deserve Best Picture.
Didn't even deserve to be nominated. Okay?
W for the culture. W for the culture. But like overall, the movie could have been way better than it was.
Dare I say it was only nominated because of the cultural impact?
Oh yeah, because the Oscars are racist.
Yes.
Oh,
the
Grammys.
The Oscars and the Grammys are racist.
Grammys. I don't know too much about the Oscars, but I can go on and on about the Grammys.
It's
though.
pretty much the same thing.
They're the same thing.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, like I feel like especially with that third, because there's so many. Again, it's like I wouldn't say it's like Amazing Spider-Man 2 because it definitely was more consistently good than the Amazing Spider-Man 2. But like there were a lot of like down points in that film, especially that third act. Oh gosh, the third act. But like the ending to that fight. Like when Killmonger was talking to T'Challa and he was talking about like, let me die like my ancestors that jumped for the ship. I was
That's
like,
hard.
like that shit was hard. I was like, that shit was hard. So it's like, it's a fine movie, but it could have been better.
No, you finally gave me the courage to say Black Panther is mid.
It's not that good, bro.
not that good.
I don't. Bro, that bit got put on Netflix quick.
Yeah,
it's
I ain't ever seen no Marvel movie get thrown on Netflix that fast.
it's sadly not a top tier Marvel film, but it does have its really good moments. Like the arc that T'Challa had in it, I really enjoyed. I thought that was solid. Obviously, Chadwick Boseman, rest his soul, knocked it out the park. But that's like a no brainer. You feel me? It's Chadwick Boseman. You know what I'm saying?
That Boseman's great.
That's a goat. That's a goat right there.
Lupita Nyong'o's character was like fine.
Andre, do you know who that is, Andre?
Lupita Nyong'o. She's
She was
little sister.
Nakia.
Yeah, yeah.
She wasn't
and,
sure.
And now she's kind of fucking over the production of the second movie now, which I won't get into. But
Are you talking about the sister? Because
Yeah,
that's
no,
not
I'm
Lupita
talking about-
Nyong'o.
I'm talking about the fucking Black Panther sister.
Oh yeah, no, that's not
Yeah,
Lupita Nyong'o.
you're talking about what's her face?
Yeah, I was talking about Nakia.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was hoping you didn't know who that was.
But like, I don't know. I just remember when I was watching that shit and I was like, bro, where's Storm at?
Hey, I think
Like-
Andre, what's your favorite? I'm sorry to cut you off.
Nah, you straight.
Andre, what's your favorite Spider-Man movie?
Spider-Verse, but besides
No, okay,
that,
not Spider-Verse. That's
Like
all my
live
favorites.
action. Live action.
I don't know.
I actually don't know what your favorite. Mine is the first Amazing Spider-Man.
I don't know.
Valid choice.
Honestly,
Valid choice.
I haven't really thought about my favorite. It's why you've never seen my ranking for them. I don't know. I don't know where.
Well, what's one you can watch right now and not have to fall asleep? Because any of the new Spider-Mans, I fall asleep watching. He weak.
I wouldn't say Tom Holland. Wait, I mean,
He's
in
the
terms of
he's the weakest Spider-Man.
like strength wise, I don't know.
No, he's strong. Like he is strong.
Oh, but you mean like in terms of character? Heard you.
He's weak.
I don't have an answer.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like out of all of them though, like if you're just saying in general, yeah, like Spider-Verse is one of those movies that you can just pop on like right now,
Oh yeah.
and you just to be able to enjoy
Bro,
it.
the visuals make no sense of how good they are.
Bro, oh my, bro.
I mean, animation is better than live action. You can
whoever-
just do more.
Bro, oh my god.
They knew what they were doing. They put they had their knees in that movie.
I remember when I heard it got first announced, and I was like, okay, Miles is getting a movie. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy about that. And then when that teaser came out, nigga, bro, I was like,
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't care about it at first. I saw it like a couple months after it came out. But when I saw it, I was like, yo, what was I missing out on?
right, bro. It was so creative. I feel like it heavily utilized like animation at its best.
You good? What about the wrap up anyway? You good?
I heard you. But yeah, like
It was good. I'm so glad we had a spider genius come on here and just give his.
I wouldn't consider that
style
be a
and
spider.
what's your screensaver? All right, so I'm glad we had a spider, genius.
Thank you, Miles Morales.
Wow,
I'm
nigga.
glad-
All right.
Glad we had a real Spider-Man, come out, give his true thoughts and opinions on. He actually gave me some insight on things I didn't know. He gave us a lot of clips, so hopefully we can keep following, But yeah, go ahead and send us home, Andre.
I just want to say one more thing.
What's up?
I think Tom Holland as an actor gets too much hate because of all the straight white women that fawn over him and fan cast him in literally everything.
Facts. Same thing with Timothy Chalamet.
Exactly.
Who is that, bro?
I just want to say that real quick. What?
Bro, who is Timothy Chalamet? I keep hearing
Are you
about
serious?
him,
You
bro.
know who Timothy Chalamet is?
Bro,
Dune?
all the girls love him, but I don't know who he is.
He's just another skinny white boy.
How did he come up? Like, where did he come from? I don't know.
I don't
Uh,
know. I don't know.
I feel like he popped off with Call Me By Your Name. That's when he popped off, I feel like.
I just know all the girls were like, oh my god, Timothy. I was like,
He's about to be Willy Wonka, which I'm low-key kind of interested in now.
Mm.
So, anyway, I just want to say that because that new Uncharted movie that's coming out, I think it's going to be solid, but niggas be hating that casting choice.
I don't.
You don't like it?
I don't. No, like listen, Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg is the thing where I'm
As
like, okay.
Sully?
I'm like, okay, that one is bad.
Guys, I'm Sully.
Yeah, that one is bad. But I think if they're gonna make multiple movies, I think it's something that Tom Holland could grow into.
But I feel like they could have got somebody else's.
Probably. I mean Nathan Fillion was right there, but they want to do a younger version of him. So
So I'm like,
You know.
it doesn't. I don't know. I just feel like it doesn't work
I
because
think it's gonna be a fun movie.
Tom Holland, solid actor, but him as Nathan Drake,
I think it'll be okay.
boy, I don't know who Uncharted is.
You never played Uncharted?
What is
Games
that?
are fun.
It's a action adventure game.
Oh, the game that like those. Oh, that
He's
was
pretty
like-
much Indiana Jones and Tomb Raider.
It was like the first PS4 game that ever came out. Uncharted.
Yeah,
It was one of the very first ones I remember.
it was like it was kind of it like headlined the PS3 and the PS4.
Oh, it
Uncharted
was. I think my PS4 was actually an Uncharted thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good game. Great games.
Solid.
So with NBA Live 15.
No, it was not.
That's something, Andre.
The hell? You mean NBA Elite?
No, we
Boy,
had NBA
get
Live.
them. Get them. Boy, get them.
Not
Anyway,
NBA Live,
I'm
boy.
Andre. That was Noah. Thank you, Spider Genius.
No problem.
And then that was what's your name?
Keen Features.